My name is Dr. Von Crazy, and welcome back to more Torna, the Golden Country. Last time we completed some quests around Oresco, and this time a few quests have opened up in Aletta. So I'm going to start with those. Kids, stay calm and just do what the grown-ups tell you. And grown-ups, let me think. Noel, what's happening? Oh, Prince Addam! There's a monster attack down at the harbor. It's pandemonium! I count just 3 of them. Why would so few of them chance an attack on a settlement? Maybe the rest of their pack's somewhere else. We'd have a good chance at getting some reinforcements through. How many able bodies have you got, Noel? Most of them are already out on other duties, I'm afraid. Okay, then I want everyone to be available to help with the evacuation. Leave the monsters to us. Maybe I should stay here at the lookout. I'll be more use here, I reckon. Okay, you can sit tight here then, but promise me one thing. If it starts to look dicey, retreat. That's an order. Yes, Your Majesty. We're all clear then. See you later, Noel. We get the quest, the Travails?
I hope we'll be able to help.
Travails of War? Trivials? Travails. We've got some Urchons to fight, which means I want Addam in the back of the party so that he can just switch into... Wait, who's on? Oh, I want Gin on Hayes as well.
This shouldn't be too much trouble.
I am
Wandering Urchons, only level 37. I could have finished this quest a while ago, apparently.
My friends, put your minds at ease.
Let's speed this up.
I want to try and get that topple. Someone else got it. Excellent. Rising up. Don't think I'm gonna get a smash. But, well, I got the launch. Launch stone. Got him. Joint combo finisher. I don't think I've explained this before. Joint combo finishers actually give you an extra experience at the end of a battle. They're quite helpful. Piece of crap. Okay, it's dead. Got this one left. I can probably get a topple on it. Yeah! Oh, someone else got it. Well, launch.
Sure thing.
There we are. Not a problem. That's the end of it. Prince Addam! Laura! Your Majesty, that was incredible. I didn't doubt you for a moment. What power! Such poise! Oh, haha. It was nothing special, really. You didn't come all the way over here just to say that, did you? Ah, right, yes. More trouble. The monsters are coming from the opposite side now. So they did bring in reinforcements, just as I thought. Friends of the ones we just took, maybe. It's not the usual sort of monster we see around here either. Not a local monster. I've got a bad feeling about this. Still, we'd better head out there. Now, I'll ask you to keep watch again. If you spot anything, let me know about it right away. Yes, Your Majesty. I won't let you down. Don't think these will be Urchons, since they're coming from the land, or they're probably Armus or something. Ropals? Not what I expected to see, but they're not as annoying as Urchons, so this will be an absolute walk in the park. I probably won't even show the rest of this battle.
Topple. All right, time to teach them a lesson.
Well, that's the last of them. None of this makes any sense. What are the Therian monsters doing here? It's like the whole ecosystem's gone all out of whack. Wouldn't surprise me one bit. Not with an Aegis running riot. Monsters lose their homes, so they fight for another's territory. Then that lot needs new land. It's a vicious circle. So Tornan monsters are losing their traditional habitats and flowing into Letheria. And they're displacing Letherian monsters who wind up here. Perhaps then we could follow this disorder to its root in Letheria. So I guess we aren't the only ones to lose our homes because of war. Now each country will need to defend itself not only against Malos, but from displaced monsters too. We have even less time than I thought. Prince Addam! Laura! Yet more monsters have shown up, and they've gotten inside this time. Ah, gimme a break. There can't be that many of them now. Let's give them the coup de grace. Yeah, one more assault. By the way, I'm Canadian. You couldn't know that by the way I pronounced coup de grace there.
Until
More enemies here. Oh God!
Wait, are they fighting that one? If your allies are focusing on the wrong enemy, hold R and then press up, and they'll all focus on the same enemy. I don't know why they focused on the wrong liar there, but they sure did, so. Prince Addam, Emperor Hugo! We are so very sorry to have beleaguered you with such trouble. I assure you it won't happen again. Don't stand on ceremony so much, Kalina. Anyhow, the damage doesn't seem to be too great. Right, Hugo? It is so. The war novices were ably defended, despite our numbers. There were a few breaches, mind. It's alright. The important thing is that you and Kalina are alive and well. You did a great job and you're both still in one piece. Don't be so hard on yourself. Your Majesty! That means a lot to me, Your Majesty. If only I had your wisdom and bravery. Then maybe I'd be able to do a bit more than help my prince and my people. Now, don't do yourself down. You are brave. Nell's right, Your Majesty. He hasn't a hope of holding a candle to your qualities. Thanks, Kalina. Really nicely put, that is. But anyway, I feel like I witnessed true heroes in action today. Keep that up, and Malos doesn't have a chance! We aren't as powerful as you, Prince Addam, but when the time comes, we'll give it everything we've got. That's right, we believe in you, Prince Addam. You're the one who can create a peaceful future for us. I really appreciate that. I promise to do everything I can to make that future a reality. And we get their devotion.
Why, thanks.
We believe in the future you stand for, Prince Addam. Everyone, I know me and Kalina don't add up to much, but our devotion to you is second to none. Well, I guess it is devotion.
How reliable.
Nell and I aren't all that great yet, but we do what we can for the glory of the militia. So, you go and turn that Malos into mincemeat for us, yeah? The cares hang heavy on your face, Prince. Well, I'm pleased that they trust me, but from time to time, I wonder if they're wise to do so. I don't know if I can live up to this ideal that everyone has of me. I'm only human, not a god. I come against my limits every single day. Mortal men and not divine, but set apart by blood and nobility. Prince Addam, you should hold up your head with pride before the people, resolute and unbowed. Such is the burden of the one who leads his people. A heavy burden indeed, but that's the way it is. Yeah, not many people realize that it's tough to be royal. It's about the biggest responsibility you can shoulder. But at least you don't have to bear it alone. Some things will always be difficult, but whatever's heavy can be made lighter when friends help carry it. Wise words, Laura. I knew you'd say something like that. Oh, Lady Laura, I just love those nuggets of wisdom. I agree. Nothing is easy in life, but still, we strive ever onwards, aiding one another in whatever way we can. To be the hands of His Majesty, to share in both his joys and sorrows. That is the foundation of our honor. My most loyal subjects. This whole driver and blade thing? We're almost like one person and two bodies, don't you think? So sometimes you need to let me take a little of that burden sometimes, no? Gah. Hey, what's wrong? Stop bottling it up, Addam. You guys, I'm just realizing what a lucky man I am to have such friends. Thank you. Thank you all. And that completes our quest. Not a problem.
Always happy to put a smile on people's faces.
We've got a new Eternity perfume and an ice headband. I think that's good. Increases critical damage. I think I'll combine that with my ice laser headband, and since Jin's got what? Only 12% crit rate? Hold on. Really? And since Jin's got 31% crit rate already, he has quite a lot of crit rate. So the ice headband is really helpful. Anyway, with that done, you can see on my compass, there's another quest right over here. And I think I know which one this is, and I'm quite... yes! I am excited for this one. Ahoy, Lieutenant Vronka! How is the situation? Lord Addam, what are you doing here? Well, after all that happened in the capital, I wanted to make sure that everything was in order within the ranks of the militia. That's very thoughtful, Lord. In fact, we do have a small issue. How small are we talking, though? Ever since Malos' strike on the capital earlier, the military has been hemorrhaging people at a steady clip. Just now, a soldier came to me saying he wants to leave and go back to his country. Made me want to grab him by the shoulders and give him a good shake. He knew what he signed up for. Easy now, Vronka. It should come as no surprise. Witnessing Malos' true strength would have anyone quaking. It would take a stricter man than me to try and keep them here against their better judgment. But okay, let's talk numbers. How many have we lost? 4 frontline soldiers and 2 camp guardsmen. 6 in total. I'd like to secure more personnel as soon as possible, but with things the way they are, it doesn't seem too likely. Very well. In that case, we will canvass the area for new candidates. No, my lord, you mustn't trouble yourself with such trifles. It's okay, Vronka. I feel like I've been relying on you too heavily in matters of the militia. In times of trouble, I feel it's only fair that I should show some leadership. I understand, if you insist, Lord. So, who are we looking for, then? Right, let's see. I think the most important quality would be having a bold and fearless spirit. Spirit? You don't want skill or intelligence? In times of peace, yes, those would be desirable qualities for sure. But where we are now, we stand against the aegis, an overwhelmingly imposing foe. What we need is men with the courage to face those odds and not even flinch. Certainly, that's the department where our departees must have been lacking. On the other hand, we are, after all, an army, so a sense of discipline will also prove indispensable. No matter how brave, a single soldier is nothing if they cannot cooperate and follow orders to the letter. I see your meaning. Then we will look for spirited and cooperative human resources. That's right, my lord. There may be some left in the capital who wish to join our cause. Very well, then. Leave it to us. It's as good as done. We've got the quest making up the numbers.
We never turn a blind eye to people in need.
We want to head to the capital. And we have a bunch, and I mean a bunch of quest objectives here. You don't have to get every single one of these objectives. Only a few of them are actually helpful. And I actually don't know which ones are helpful, so I'm just gonna talk to everyone. Hey, it's you guys. How about it then? We're keeping the gardens nice and tidy, aren't we? A labor of love for me and my dad. You know, it's funny. I never used to think very much of this place, me. Never thought it was anything special. But all that changed when I saw the old man busting a gut to fix this place up after it got wrecked. So if I ever see that Aegis oaf around here again, I'll feed him a knuckle sandwich. See if I don't! Huh? You want me to put my money where my mouth is and join the militia? Wow, you don't beat around the bush. But since it's you asking... Right, well, I do feel like I want to repay you guys, and I would love to give that bloody Aegis a bloody nose. But on the other hand, working in these gardens is also important to me. Hold up. If I was gonna leave, does that mean I'd have to persuade my old man first? I'm not looking forward to that. He'd bash me up proper, I bet. Sorry to keep you hanging, but do you think I could have a bit longer to think about it? If I decide to take the plunge and my dad, by some miracle, managed to convince my dad not to kill me, I'll report to my camp. Next up, we've got Luke standing near the Viridian Gate. Man, those malicious soldiers are just too groovy. But when that Aegis came raining his stupid destruction everywhere, those drivers and blades were they were so groovy too! Wait a second, that's you! You're those drivers and blades! Say what? Have I got an interest in the militia? Vaguely. See, up till now I've had my sights set on the Tornan army, took the entrance exam 3 years running. But seeing you guys in action the other day was like, man, being in the militia could be pretty bodacious too. So, yeah, it's a bit of a bind, frankly. I don't think I can give you an answer right this second, you dig. Can I have some time to mull it over? Don't worry, I know where the militia's camped out. If I make my mind up to join, I'll just head over there, yeah? Cool? Next up, we've got this earnest warrior Jerry that was so rude to us on our first visit. You want to talk to me? Huh? Do I want to join the militia? No. Sorry, you're out of luck there, mate. And anyway, I've got some business in this town too that needs attending. Hope you find someone though. I could bring a few skills that others could. Alright. Since you put it that way, I guess I can't brush you off. Go on then. I'll consider it at least. But don't hold your breath. The next one is in a place that I always forget about. Between these two, well, this house and the castle wall, there's a tiny little alleyway. It's even got stairs in it. Oh, and it's even got a location name. Hey, look, it's Scary Lady from before. Truth. Just remember now, Yoko's spring little leak in pants area. You're not wearing pants. Just Laura will do, thank you. Tell me, friends, since the last time we met, have you thought of something you want to do? Like what to do? Like new pranks to pull? Yeah, we think if there any good way to achieve complete dominion over townspeople. Bunch of troublemakers, aren't they? Still though, they sound quite gutsy. Say boys, how would you like to use those guts in service to the militia? Militia? What's that? Is it tasty? How should I explain this? The militia is sort of like a bunch of people who love justice. Justice? Indeed, justice. They are men and women of the highest caliber, all mighty and elegant warriors. Mighty? Elegant? And right now, the militia could use brave and capable people like you boys to serve us as squires and the like. Big brother pawn, what do? If ask me, whole things smell fishy. Exactly! Would have to have real mush for brain of a pawn to believe such nonsense. Meh. Big bro pawn, don't tell you actually considering. Ruru think is super idea. Meh. Seems there's always one in every family. What ho! You've decided to sign up then? No way. That was slow down mean cheap trick, not count. Big bro pawn easy to rope in with big words like elegant or mighty is too easy to exploit. Now we know story, meh, is enough for today. Of course, you should discuss this carefully amongst yourselves. And if you do decide to do the right thing, just come to the militia camp at any time. You know we'll be waiting. Right here, we've got a green barrel that I always forget about, with just money in it. And I think there's another one? Maybe not? No, I guess not. This place took me forever to find on my first playthrough. I looked at the map and said, oh, look, there's a quest objective right here. How do I get it? And so I was trying things like trying to swim up this area in the moat, going over here. I just could not find... Where'd you come from?
Ah, my favorite part.
I just could not find it at all. It took me like half an hour just to find that place. I don't think I used a guide, but I very well might have. That was the single hardest objective for me to find in the entire game. Anyway, let's just keep going around and talking to people. Where exactly is this next one? Let's talk to Geo next. Hey there, something troubling you? So, say again? The militia's short on people, so you're looking for volunteers? I gotcha, I'll go on this right now. Is that how you thought this'd go? A militia is basically an army. Wait, Bridget? I guess I'll ignore that. What that means is you're always expected to fight. I don't really want ties with that kind of organization again. But if I flat out refused, it'd hurt my reputation, wouldn't it? Alright then. I promise to think it over. Just don't get your hopes up. Is he just going to keep doing that ad infinitum? Where's Hugo? He's over here. Bridget, what are you... How? I've never seen a blade run around in circles like that. What in the world? Yeah, I just had to move the tiniest amount to get her to stop. Oh, don't tell me. Oh, I think there's a quest here right beside this quest objective. Let's hope I don't trigger
Even on
that.
familiar ground, we must stay vigilant.
Ah, nuts. Well, I guess I'm starting this quest too. Lord Addam! Lord Addam! Is that Brogan? What's he doing here in the capital? Has he got business here? Could be. I asked him to distribute some food supplies to the militia. He's probably here to pick them up. True, Brogan was in charge of food rations, wasn't he? Which suits his interests just fine. Hey, Brogan, good work there. Could you fetch those come to fetch those food supplies, have you? That's right. Look at all this. It's enough to feed an army. In fact, it will. We won't have to worry about food shortages for a while anyway. No, you just have to get it to a letter. Yes, about that, there's a problem. We got through the desert without much issue, but then we encountered a whole host of Teaser parasites swarming all over the Brain Canyon. We ran as fast as our legs could carry us all the way here. But that's not going to fly on the return trip to Aletta. Because you'll be carrying a heavy cargo. Exactly. We were just discussing what to do about it when you walked by. Impeccable timing, I have to say. What are we talking about then? A little pest extermination? That does seem like the obvious solution. Is everyone on board for this? Do you even have to ask? Right. Wait here, Brogan. We'll be back in a jiffy. Thank you all, and be careful. Yeah, that'll be quite some time before I do that.
We'd
Probably
be more
next
than happy
episode,
to
actually.
assist.
But that's gonna be quite some time from now. Guarding the warehouse is such a snooze fest. But I do like snoozing, it has to be said. Yep, guess I've lucked out. Well, you know a job that'd be perfect for me? Wow, who knew the militia gave you 3 meals and naps a day, except and unless when stipulated otherwise? No, no way. Whatever the world may think of me, I'm still a gallant soldier of Torna. I don't care if I get to serve directly under Lord Addam. I will not abandon my duty so easily. But then again, just thinking about those naps, man, now I'm torn. I'll just have to sleep on this, man. If I decide to join up, I'll head over to the militia camp, yeah? He doesn't seem like he'll be the most useful. And finally, Isabella is in this corner near the entrance to Torna. No, Oresco. Hello there. Been a while. How are you holding up? Huh? What am I doing in the capital? Well, I travel wherever the winds take me, searching for treasure like some kind of covetous tumbleweed. But every tumbleweed needs a base of sorts to adventure from. No, wait, suddenly the metaphor breaks down. Anyway, what I'm saying is, this rootless adventurer wanderer is looking for somewhere to belong right now. Beg pardon? Why don't I join the militia then? Ha ha ha! Good one, friend. Ah, I love a good chuckle. Can you imagine? Me in the militia? Ha 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 ha! Though now that you mention it, it might be nice to change from selfish tumbleweedery to put down roots and protect something bigger than myself. Still, I'm not used to roots. I'll have to mull this over. Sorry, but you can't have my answer just yet. Let me get back to you, okay? Oh, don't make that face. I know where the militia camp is. If I decide to accept your invitation, I'll go straight there. But if I tumble away in the night and you never see me again, that too will be your answer. That'll be all the people who are required to talk to. You do actually need to talk to everyone. I was wrong before. So now let's just head back to the garrison. Lieutenant, how goes? I think we've spoken to all the people of promise in the whole of the capital. Oh, thank you, Lord Addam, everyone. Unfortunately, it is yet unclear as to who of them will actually answer the call. But I think if anyone were to come, they would most likely do so soon. Do you mind if we wait for them here? I'd like to see the people who I selected will ultimately meet with your approval, Lieutenant. Of course, my lord. I'll be honored. Hey, dudes. So, I totally couldn't shake the image of you being all cool in the capital, so here I am. Thank you for choosing the militia. I had a good feeling about you from the start, friend. So these are the militia barracks, then. Sweet! The Torna Army's HQ got nothing bad on this bad boy of a wall. Looking good, looking good. Maggot! You'll mind your language when talking to superiors, or you'll get the lash. Gwa! Who's this mean old hag? What did I say? I'll show you who I am, and Octep help you if you forget. Addam, was this Ronka here there all along, or is this her evil twin sister? Ah, you see, she was an Orion Army drill sergeant in her past life. That's the only way she knows how to talk to her men. At least there will be discipline, I suppose. So who do you think you are, then? Right, sorry, I'm Luke, and I want to join up if that's alright by you. This is the army, you dog. You will call me madam at all times. Is that understood? Yes, ma'am. You learn quick, at least. I'll make a soldier out of you yet. Alright then, you're in. Run along now. Yes, ma'am. Right away, ma'am. Addam, are we sure this is okay? Well, I think he likes him, actually. I imagine things will work out. This is Isabella, an adventurer formerly blessed with quite a restless spirit. You're the boss here, right? Looking forward to serving with you. Right. Well, if Lord Addam thinks you have what it takes, then I cannot argue. You should do nicely. I hope this militia thing doesn't prove a massive waste of my talents. That makes 2 new recruits, then. This is like pulling teeth. You really think we'll make it to 6? Meh, is not over until Nopon Lady sings. In this case, is referred to arrival of us. Oh look, the Nopon siblings have decided to show up. A bunch of napon? I see, I see. Quite a shrewd idea, Lord Addam, nabbing us 4 at once. What's your names, fluff dogs? Meh, I quite happy you ask. Grant Ruru here have friends, then, and Ruru will happily. No, stop right there. I don't care now. What are those outfits you're wearing? Meh? Ruru just trying to answer a question. Please to ask questions one at a time. You need a serious attitude adjustment, and I think I'll start with your clothes. Get into uniform, right the hell now! Yes, ma'am, Pawn! Does uniform make Ruru look fat? It'll suffice. But don't think your lives won't change now that you've joined our ranks. You may not be fighters, but I'll make damn sure to whip you into shape. Eek! Scary lady is scary. Could maybe tone down the scary? Quiet now, our lady's still talking. First, you'll clean up this whole base, and if you miss a stock, I'll dock your food allowance. Yes, understand. Alright, now won't have to work hard. No food to eat is fate worse than death. I hope those 4 will be okay. I wouldn't worry. I've got the feeling they'll learn to use their restlessness for good. This may bring out the best in them. So, Lord Addam, it seems all 6 of the new recruits you've found are men and women of substance. I think these reinforcements will serve to improve the militia's fighting spirit immeasurably. Now, while we may not be able to return for a while, Lieutenant, I trust you will keep things running in my absence. Count on it, Lord. Safe travels, and we'll all see you on the other side. And that'll give us a bunch of community, too.
Why, thanks.
Training of Resist Army is tough stuff, but Ruru is happy to be of assist. 4 Muscapon have a long way to go yet, but have determination and grit.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yo, I made the cut! The old lady works us hard, but I know I've got what it takes to be a righteous doer of good, just like you dudes. Word up!
Thanks for that.
Those recruits you dug up from me have really come through. Rest assured that the Resistance Army is in good hands with me while you're away. And that'll complete making up the numbers.
It has been a learning experience.
Woo! 2 Affinity Max Attack 3s! Oh yes, that is excellent. Please put those on Mithra and Minoff. That is... I only had 1 Affinity Max Attack at all before. And it was just an Affinity Max Attack 1. So that is a massive, massive boon. That is so good. I've been waiting for this. I needed those. Those are so good. Anyway, with all that done, that's not all I want to do in Aletta for now. Remember that time way long ago on our first visit to Aletta when I said, I want to go secret area hunting. And I moved that water thing with command water and then went down here and said, oh, I can't do this yet. Well, I can finally do it.
Water, serve my will. What do we got
And
here?
we can find some nice ancient mineral deposits. And
So
we can
beautiful.
find the Millennium
This is why
Grotto.
I love a rest.
Indeed. It's almost overwhelming.
In the Millennium Grotto, there's the Scarlet Slate piece,
This takes me
plenty
back.
of
Listen to the
collection
sound
points,
of my voice.
like 3 of them. And
What do we got here?
And a Barney Stone. It's been a while since we've found one of these. So let's challenge it.
Here, I thought we were
Wait, they're only level 16? Seriously?
Looking good. Just tell me
Wait,
when.
seriously?
There we go.
I thought these ones were the level 45 ones.
Let's speed this up. I feel
Used Barney Stone ever. I guess they're getting a bit stronger, but they're not gonna be ever. I only just got Command Water level 3 while preparing to start this episode.
Poised and ready.
Like, seriously, I've barely had it.
enemy.
Why was that so easy? Oh, I got Jin's Transmigration level 5. That'll help a lot. Secret Bell Blueprint. New recipe for Addam. And with that done, we've completed a few quests all around Aletta, and we discovered a new secret area. So next time on Torna the Golden Country, we'll be completing that quest we got from Brodian and maybe some others in Torna, or maybe I'll fight some unique monsters. See you guys then!